Hey everyone, happy fall. So today's video I want to share with you guys my thought on the Rare Beauty products by Selena Gomez that I got from Sephora. So if this is something you are interested in, then please keep on watching. So I didn't get every single products from Rare Beauty, but I did pick up quite a few so that I can do review on those products for you guys. So I did pick up their foundation in 2 shades. I first got the 360W, which I thought it was a little bit too dark or too warm and too yellow for me, and then I went in with the 290 neutral. So I got 2 shades right here, and I do think that the 290 was my better match. And then I also got one of their highlights in the color Transcend, and 2 of their blush, and one is a dewy finish and one is just a regular matte finish. So I'll be share with you guys my thought on those 2, and then a lip color in the color Brave, and their eyeliner, and last but not least I did pick up their brush. So let's go ahead and do our face makeup first. So for the foundation, like I mentioned earlier, I did pick up 2 shades, and from the website this is available in 47 colors or 47 shades, and you can get this for $29 each. I think I'm going to return the 360W because this color was just a little bit too dark for my like, and it doesn't really match my shades, so I'm going to keep the 290 neutral. So this is the packaging of the products, and it's super cute. And let's see if my camera will zoom in, but look how cute the packaging is. I'm a big fan of all their packaging, but it's coming in a bottle like this, and then when you open it up, it has a giant doe foot applicator, just like so. And then the cap right here, it has this cute circle detail up top. Now this foundation right here is a little bit more liquid compared to my other foundation, so I do have to shake this up before I use. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a few shakes. So this foundation, you get 1 fluid ounce in here, and it is made in Canada. So let's see what's this foundation supposed to do. So this say it's a weightless foundation with the concentrated pigments that feels barely there, while providing buildable medium to full coverage with a natural finish. So that's what the claim is. And to blend the foundation out, I'm going to use the brush that I picked up. This is retail for $28. If you ask me, the brush is a little bit pricey and you probably could go without it, but I picked it up just so I can get the full effect. So I just put 2 dots on each cheek like this, and then 1 dot up here and 1 dot up here, and a little bit dot on my nose. Now we're going to go ahead and blend this out. I do know that she did use her finger to blend out the products, but I don't want to get my hand dirty today, so I'm just going to blend it out with the brush. And that's how I've been using the foundation anyway, just to blend it out with the brush instead of using my finger and my camera pickup. One thing I do have to say about this foundation is that it has a nice pigment to it, a nice color. Like as you can see, it's really blank out my face already. Alright, so here's what my face looks like with a light layer of this foundation. The pigmentation definitely there. As you can see, it's really just blank out my face. Now on top of the coverage itself, you can still see my acne scar right here, my acne scar right here. So if you really want a full coverage foundation, you can full coverage finish for this, you can go in with a second layer. But the thing that I've been noticing with doing a second layer of this foundation is I can start to see that this foundation start to build up. It doesn't really blend into my face after the first layer, if that makes sense. The first layer make it look super natural, but the second layer it starts to look a little bit cakey. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin or anything. It just look like the foundation start to separate a little bit, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit touch up on the area that I need a little bit more coverage. Now I'm really very curious to try their concealer just to see how it is. But the foundation, when I do it like this, instead of going over my whole face with a second layer, I noticed that this create a more natural finish, and I don't see a lot of foundation build up. The area that I see a lot of foundation start to break apart or build up or look not cakey, I don't want to use the word cakey, but look a little bit separated is around my eyebrow area right here, around my nose, and around my smile line. But if I don't put like too much foundation or too much product in that area, that should solve the problem right there. So like this right now, I like how this look. So that's what my face looks like. I do like the finish of this foundation. It's not matte, it's not glowy, so it just like looks super natural. So overall, I do like this foundation only if I apply like a very light layer of this. If you want a full coverage foundation and you want to do 2 layers of this, I feel like it's going to be a little bit too heavy on the face. So a light layer of this foundation I like, 2 layer of this I don't. So that's just my final thought on the foundation itself. So I'm going to keep using that, and let's go ahead and do our cheek color. So I did pick up 2 cheek colors. One is in the color Love, and then one is in the color Joy. And I can't remember which one is the dewy one and which one is the matte one. So I'm going to pull it up. All right. So the color Joy, which is this one right here, is a dewy finish. And then we have the color Love, which is a matte finish. So the Love is described as a matte terracotta, and then Joy is a dewy muted peach. So they're kind of in the orangey family, and as you can see, a lot of orange going on. I just gravitate toward orange. So let's do some swatches. So here is the Joy. So this is the first color. And here is the color Love. I love the packaging and the consistency throughout the packaging itself. Like you can see that they keep the same exact design, whether it's the highlights or the foundation or the blush. It's just so cute. So, alright, so here I did put a little bit too much products in the back of my hand, but this is Love, this is Joy. So let's go ahead and blend it out so you guys can see what it looks like. Lots of pigmentation on this. I'm gonna have to blend out the color Love a little bit, because that, the more you blend out, the matte finish it gets. So you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, so here is Love. As you can see, it's more matte than Joy. Now would I describe this as a dewy blush? Not necessarily. I feel like it's because I have other blush that's a lot dewier than that. Definitely dewier compared to this, because this is more of a matte finish, but it's not a super dewy blush or anything. Can't compare this to the Cosmetics Serum Blush or anything, but it is definitely a more dewy finish compared to this. Now the color Love, the matte ones, it's almost like a mousse texture became a cream, or not a cream, a mousse texture became like a powdery finish as you apply it to the skin, while the color Joy is still like creamy. It's feel like wet to the touch as I blend out. So that's what the 2 color looks like. I think I'm going to do the Love on this side and then Joy's on this side, so you guys can see the color different and the finishes. And the design of this is almost the same in terms of the applicator. It has this big doe foot on the bottom. So I'm going to actually just do a tiny dot of this on my face because it's super pigmented. So this is color Love. So like that. It's not even a big dot. It's just like tiny like that. I will just blend it out with my finger. So this is what it looks like with a tiny dot of that. I think my color, my camera colors wash it out a little bit, but the pigmentation definitely look more red and it looks like a nice flush. And it still has a nice finish to it. Maybe because it's the foundation underneath it that perform well with this blush. So let's go ahead and do the color Joy on the other side. Just gonna do the same thing. We'll do a dot like that, and then we'll use our finger to blend it out. Oh, I might run a little bit too heavy-handed on this side, but that's alright. We'll blend it out. I'm thinking of doing a review comparison between this right here, the dewy finish, to the Cosmetic blush serum. So if you guys want to see a video me comparing the two, let me know. But I'm thinking of doing one. Alright, I think I went a little bit heavy-handed on this side, but as you can see, this side right here, the finish look a little bit more dewy compared to this side. But they both look super pretty. I do like these blushes. I think they're really, really good. I really enjoy this. So I'm going to actually do a little bit more of this right here to just so it look more balanced. I think that should be good. So the blushes are a go for me. I do enjoy these, so try these out. Definitely both the dewy and the matte finish, I like them both. I have no problem blending this even with my brushes or with my finger or with a beauty blender. If you want a more blotted look, a softer blush color, definitely try it with a beauty blender, because that's what I've been using in the past before, you know, I got this brush, because sometimes I do use this brush also to just go over it, and that still works too. So alright, let's go ahead and do the eyes real quick, because I feel so naked without any eye makeup. So we'll try the eyeliner. I mean, I'm going to try the eyeliner with you guys on the camera, but I've been using this, and if you guys follow me on Instagram and watch my Insta story, you probably already seen me talking about this or hear me talking about this. So this is the brush tip eyeliner, and I believe I remember Selena said she got her inspiration for the eyeliner from the calligraphy brush. So if you are into that, you might like this. This is a brush eyeliner like that. So I'm going to actually just wipe it off, because every single time I apply any products on the back of my hand, I just forgot to wipe them out, and you know, disaster happened. Now let's go ahead and line the eyes real quick. I'm just gonna do do I want to do a bold look or do I want to do a simple line? Who knows? We'll see how it turned out, because my eyeliner will never look the same. Alright, I started with a very long line, so I guess we'll do a bold look. A bold line maybe. I'm surprised I got a very nice line in the first try, because I feel like I'm like not an expert at doing eyeliner, but I typically do pretty good in terms of like applying eyeliner. But I feel like every single time I try to film a video and when I do eyeliner, I always mess it up for whatever some reason. But this is a nice clean cut liner. I'm impressed with myself. Give myself a pat on the back. Let's see, because this side right here is the problematic one. I never get a nice clean line with this one, so we'll see.
A few moments later.
Alright, not too bad, guys. My liner didn't turn out too bad. Honestly, I'm so surprised. Typically, it will take me like a good 15 minutes to just even them out, because like I tend to either get this too thin and this too thick, so I always spend time to just make them look even. And my eyes don't look even to begin with. Like this eye has less fold than this eye, so they always don't look like they're sisters or twins. They always look like they're sister but not twins, you know. But I think that is how I like it. Just that much, right? It's not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's put up, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. I'll be right back. Alright, so I did went in with the mascara. I did use the Essence Lash Princess in the waterproof formula for my mascara. So overall, I do like the eyeliner. I thought the brush tips are really nice. Now, I'm a big firm believer of investing in a good eyeliner, because you know, eyeliner can kind of make or break your makeup in a way, because if you do have like an eyeliner that not waterproof and smear throughout the day, you're going to end it up like ruining your makeup and getting raccoon eyes or whatsoever. So I do like this eyeliner. I thought it's worth the price tag, and I think it's just like comparable to other eyeliner. And I do like that it is a brush tip compared to a felt tip, because I feel like I get a more like precise wing with a brush tip. So that, I'm not sure when my camera stopped recording, but let's move on to the highlight. So the highlight came in 7 shades, and these are retail for $22. And the color that I got is in the color Transcend, and it's described as a rose gold shade. So again, the packaging of this looks like the mini version of the foundation. The packaging on the blush is slightly different, but this is the same as the foundation and the concealer, which I don't have. So this is a rose gold shade, and let me swatch that on the back of my hand for you guys. So that's what it looks like, and it has a doe foot applicator too, and here's what the highlight looks like on the skin. Super pretty, right? It's very glossy. Now, one thing about this highlight is that it is not a super intense highlight by any means. So it's not like Becca Champagne Pop, like beaming, glowing, but it is definitely more of a natural glow highlights that's really going to blend in with your blushes. Now, this is the type of highlight I like to wear every day. For when I do full face makeup, then I'll probably want to more full impact highlight, but for an everyday look, this is my go-to. So I'm going to do 2 dots like that and 2 dots right here, and I think that this highlight blends in with any blush color super beautifully, and you'll see I might went a little bit too crazy right here, but the thing about this highlight is it just blends in and it makes your blush looks super dewy like that. You can almost use this as a topper, blush topper. If you get a deeper tone, you know, you can definitely use this as a blush topper. Like the rose gold shade, I think it's like a little bit deeper tone to begin with, so it looks super nice with the blush. Like, can you see how nice glowy that is? And almost make this blush color look almost the same shade, although this look a little bit more terracotta, this look a little bit more like coral. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and you can't even tell that's the color different. But look how nice and glowy this look on my skin. So I really do enjoy the highlight. I thought this is like a great highlight. And for the price point, $22, and you got a lot on here. You got 0.5 fluid ounce. I don't think you're ever going to run out of this. So I do enjoy the highlight as well. Now let's move on to the lip color. This is the Lip Souffle Matte Creme, and it's available in 11 shades, and mine is in the color Brave, and this I believe is described as a muted terracotta. So we're going to apply this to the lips. So here's what the applicator looks like. It has like a a skinny tip at the end like this in one side, and then it's flat on the other. So you're supposed to be able to use this to line your lips. So I'm gonna do that. I saw Selena, the red shade that Selena likes, but I feel like red now will look good on me, so I opt in for this color instead. This does has a scent to it, but it's not overbearing or anything. So the color of this lip souffle is beautiful. Like you can see, it's super pretty, it's pigmented. Definitely, it's super comfortable on the lips. It does have a quite like a slight scent to it. If you don't like scent, I don't think this is a deal breaker. Yeah, I mean, it's barely detectable, but definitely have a small, like a tiny scent to it. Super comfortable on the lip, does not make my lip feel dry or cracky or anything. I really like it, and it stay put. I really do like this color. Now in terms of the formula, it's feel like almost moussey, slippery in a way as I apply to my lips, and almost reminds me of the Cosmetic Lip Cloud. And I do have it in my hand right here, so I just want to show you guys real quick. So this is one of my favorite lip cloud color, in the color Faded Clementine. And this is gonna be the color Brave. Like when I apply this on, it's really made me think of the Cosmetic for whatever some reason. So this one right here is the Selena Brave, and this is the Cosmetic Faded Clementine. Like in terms of formula, it's feel almost the same, but not quite exactly the same, if that's make any sense. I feel like the way this product sit on my lips, feel like I'm wearing the lip cloud, but not really. I don't know, it's hard to describe. So if you guys do own one of the Cosmetic lip clouds, I'm curious to hear what you guys thought about this compared to lip cloud, because that's the one thing I noticed about the formula of these two lip products together. But overall, I do really enjoy Selena Gomez Rare Beauty products in general. I thought they're all great products. The foundation, like I said earlier, if you are looking for a super full coverage foundation that you can do like multiple layers on, maybe this is not a good foundation for you, because I do think that they kind of cake on. They don't quite blend well if you put on a second layer. So if you planning on using it as a light coverage or medium coverage foundation, this is a good foundation, and especially for those who just want pigments and not necessarily care too much about the coverage, then this is a great foundation for you. Now for the blushes, I do enjoy both of the blushes, the matte and the dewy finish. And like I said earlier, I'm probably going to try to do a comparison between the blushes, the dewy finish, to the serum blush by Cosmetics. So if that's something you guys are interested in, leave some comment down below. I can definitely do one for you guys, but I do enjoy the blushes. Now for the brush, for the foundation, I think you can skip. I do think that this is a little bit overpriced for the brush, and you probably have a lot of brushes in your collection that will just do the same thing. So save your money and spend it elsewhere, so you can skip on the brush. So the highlights, I really do enjoy the highlights. I love how super natural and glowy this highlight gives, you know, my overall makeup look and feel. Definitely the type of highlight you can use every day. It's not like beam in your face or anything, so I really do enjoy the highlights. I can't wait to pick up a few more shades, and I thought the price point is pretty reasonable. Eyeliner, can't complain about the eyeliner. I do like it. As you can see, I got a good wing out of that, so nothing to say about that. Lip products. I do like the lip products too. So overall, everything I like except the brush. I thought you can skip on that. That is all my thought on the Rare Beauty products. If you guys have any of these products and you have tested out, I'm curious to hear what your thoughts on these and which one's your favorites. But yeah, that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this till the end. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, of course, and follow me on Instagram at Simply Savant, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah!